Hello! Today we're going to be watching the Courage Under Fire tank scene. It's pretty well done, so I'm going to be kind of giving some comments as we're going through it, but hopefully you guys enjoy, and let's get started.
All Saber elements, this is Saber 6. Move out.
These are like Vismod, I think they're Centurions or something that Hollywood has on their stockpile. They did a good job with them though. They look the part. Supposed to be the Battle of 73 Eastinger, I believe.
Saber 6, this is Cougar 6. There is no joy over here. Request permission to try an alternate route. Over.
Yeah, roger that, Cougar 6. Work your way forward to phase line hammer. I don't want any surprises out there. Copy?
Roger that.
I'm taking up the
Baseline hammer, alright.
Out.
I'm not too concerned with how the tanks look because it's the best they can do, and they did a pretty good job.
I see flashes, 3,500 meters, sir.
Right, baby.
Hold on, son. They got no range.
2,500 meters in closing, sir. Ready to laser blades.
I'm gonna give a radio call out as a 6 element, but
Sir, he's in range. Come on, let me kill his ass. Fire! On the way!
pretty good on the way. That happens. The turrets come off. The exposed ammunition in the turret.
Find me another target, tell us.
Loaded! Identified!
Fire.
Good fire command.
Fire!
Saber 6, Liberty 6. We got enemy tangos retreating vicinity grid 2, 4, 9, or 8. Your pursuit should intercept their retreat grid 7, 6, 5. Keep after 'em.
Interesting grid.
Troops! Troops!
Gotta Clark's troops. Alright, I want to go back to something real quick. Some people might have something to say about the driver poking his head out right here, but we need to remember that this is shot on a movie stage, and it looks like there's a lot of people, a lot of extras that could be scattered around, so for safety purposes, perhaps they had him driving open hatch, or they weren't able to secure the driver's hatch, but otherwise, the driver would, of course, be tucked down. Buttoned up. Good ceasefire call.
Cap! Cap, that's Bayetic! Come on, come on! Cap! Cap, that's Bayetic! Cap, that's Bayetic!
Saber 6, this is Cougar 6.
Go ahead, Cougar 6.
I have got mine. Mine. I gotta get the fuck out of
They
here.
say again instead of repeat, but stressful
Cougar
times.
6, all Cougar elements. Let's get the hell out of here.
On the side of the berm, there's a T-55. Whole bunch of them. Cool, they put Arabic on the side of the turret.
All Saber units, this is Saber 6. We just lost one of our tanks. Did anybody see the shooter? I didn't see anything.
105 breach.
Damn it, who the hell is shooting at us?
Liberty 6, we got enemy tango retreating grid 7, 6, 5.
Pateller, is that one of our tanks?
Fog of war.
Well, make it out, Pateller and Fan. Shit! Thermal's browning out.
Nat, what's happening out there?
Liberty 6, we got enemy tanks on our flank. We have contact. Out.
6, this is Cougar 6. Enemy tangos at phase line Delta. Enemy tanks. Over.
Pateller, find me a target. I think I got one, sir. Do you or do you not have a fucking target? I think so.
Gunner, Sable, tank.
Identified! Fire!
Good.
He just fired, sir. They're firing at us. Loader! Out, sir! Fire!
No on the way. Good.
We just lost Cougar 6. Repeat, we just lost Boiler.
We got it.
That's saying you just lit up a friendly.
I heard you. What?
You just lit up Boiler, goddammit!
6.
That's a
What's
shitty.
happening out there?
That's shitty.
Tell her, was that one of our tanks?
He
That's
fired,
really
sir.
shitty. But that happened.
At us or at the T-72?
I don't know.
At us or at the T-72s?
I don't know. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Colonel Serling, report status now.
That would suck.
They have range on us, sir. Sir!
So that's pretty rough. But that did happen. We lost more tanks to friendly fire than we did to hostile fire during the Desert Storm campaign. But that's also why vehicle ID is so important. During this time, the thermal imaging module was very basic. They're the TIS. I believe it was the TIS at that. Yeah, the thermal imaging. So there's a lot of things going on, a lot of flashes, a lot of battlefield confusion, fog of war, and there were so many tanks. A lot of factors that contributed to it. But when we post stuff on the Instagram and on the Facebook of vehicles, we're just trying to help everybody be able to identify. Some of them are a little more difficult to identify whether they're blue for or op for or red for, because our partner nations, our allies, if we being NATO countries, utilize Russian technology. So it's important to know which country's using what their paint schemes look like, where they are in your scheme of maneuver, what aircraft they're using as well for close air support, so you're not erroneously calling in a Ukrainian Su-25 when it could, calling up as a Russian Su-25, because that could otherwise task cap flights of like F-16s, F-22s, F-35s, whatever the case may be, from a task that they could be doing otherwise to go and interrogate whatever aircraft that's friendly you're calling up. But that one's kind of hard to know. I think that the bigger issue would be if there is an F-18 Super Hornet coming in, and you misidentify it as like a Russian MiG-29, because you are going to have aircraft in your AO, especially in tank formations. There's going to be aircraft out there, making sure you know which helicopters are which, and I mean you may not necessarily see the helicopters, because the way that they fight is generally going to be a lot more standoff range, but you very well could, and you just make sure you call everything out as correctly as you can. So hopefully this has been informative. I think they did a good job. On this. The formation was a little tighter because it's a movie set and they have to be a little closer, so you're not going to get that full tactical dispersion. But overall, I think I'm very impressed with this scene. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.